Hi, everyone, and welcome to the month of October. Can you believe it? We are in the last quarter of this year. This year has flown by fast. I'm not even going to lie. Someone asked me the other day, do you remember what you were doing in January of this year? No, I don't even remember January and February of this year. I think my memory starts around March. Matter of fact, I know it does. But with moving into Q4, I think it's important for us to take a moment and truly pause and ask, what have we been lying to ourselves about? That's right. Numbers don't lie, people do. But what have you been lying to yourself about? I know for me, it has been that I don't really need to take moments to pause. I don't really need to stop. I can keep going. If I just push for that one last time, then I'll take a break. No. September, I had surgery. Guys, first and foremost, thank you, thank you, thank you for the texts, the cards, the phone calls, the emails, the flowers, the meals, the coming in and putting hands on to be right here for my children, my husband, and for me. Thank you so much for also standing by, being patient while I took this time. Thank you for supporting my team and loving on them also. I appreciate it. I truly, 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 truly appreciate it because my surgery did not go as anticipated by anybody on my medical team. When I woke up from my surgery, I could not feel from my waist down. I was in a lot of pain and everything was numb. Couldn't feel anything. No, there wasn't a block, there wasn't a door, there was any of those things. That's how I woke up. And I was hell bent and bound that I was leaving, I was not staying. I was going to still get on my feet. And so we tried to get me on my feet and I fell right to the ground. Thankfully, Sean was there to catch me. My poor little nurse, bless her heart, she couldn't do anything. So I was back in that bed and I was doing everything so I could get out of there. I got out and I came home and was straight to my bed. I moved into my second week of healing, which landed me on a walker. And throughout this time, it has been very painful not being able to feel your legs. They're numb, they're tingling with needles. It's painful. I had to rest. I had to do things that I did not want to do, which is allow people to help me. I literally had it in my mind, okay, I'm getting ready to go on medical leave. I'm going to have this surgery. I'll be back at home. I'll be in my bed. I'll be able to rest. At times, I'll maybe pick up my computer, work on this, check in with the team. I'll do this. It'll be great. Yeah, none of that happened. None of that happened at all. It was, you're going to get in this bed and you're going to stay here because you can't walk. You're not going to get on this computer because you need to rest. None of those things that I had desired had happened. But what did happen during that time is reflection and me having a conversation with my mom. I remember saying to her, I wasn't even 2 weeks post op. And I sat there and I said, Mom, I had a realization. She said, what's that? I said, I need to give myself grace. Like, I'm not even 14 days out of surgery and I'm still trying to do all of this stuff. I'm still trying to go. I still want to get up and move and drive. Yeah, they took my keys. Can't drive. So I have to take this time. And she said, hmm, yes, Rand, you do need to give yourself grace because I had been lying to myself that I can do it all by myself. It's all good. I'll have the time. I'll be able to do this. And that did not happen. Thankfully, my physical therapy team has been phenomenal. I have been able to transition from a walker to a cane, and that has been great. Now, because you all should know me, I've got that grit, that drive, that hard work. It's not happening. I got to get back in the throes of things. So I have been busting my tail to make sure that I can get my keys back and I can drive and I can move around and do things on my own. I laugh and joke and said this has been my Quasimodo time in my tower, aka my bedroom, but it's been very reflective. I have had to stop and really think about what are all the things that I have been lying to myself about. So I ask you the same thing. What have you been lying to yourself about? What have you been lying to your spouse, to your friends, to your coworkers, to your children, to yourself? What have you been lying about? For my business owners, the numbers do not lie. You do. You are telling yourself that your business is going to be okay. You could continue to go get these loans and you don't have cash flow. It is okay to pause. It is okay to stop. It is okay to say no. It is okay to readjust. We are all having to readjust right now. These are times that are very strained. Everything is very elevated as far as emotions and things of that nature. It is okay. Stop lying to yourself that you're even okay. Just say, I'm not okay right now. That's a start. But take this last quarter to move with intentionality. Stop lying to yourself and do the things that you know you should have been doing. Do it now. So that way you finish this year stronger than where you started and you get ready to enter into a new year with a different mindset. Because once you stop lying to yourself and you start putting in intentionality, things start to shift and change. But that requires that you first have to realize I don't know it all. I don't have it all together. I need help. I need rest. I have to give myself grace. And it's okay if I'm not here. I have to start somewhere. So let's stop lying to ourselves and start being better people to ourselves first so that we can be better to others. Because I'm going to tell you, September was definitely a wake up call. Life can change and be so fleeting. And for those of you that know, this is my second time in 1 year having something medically that one came out of thin air and then the other is was supposed to go one way and did not. But it requires us to stop lying to ourselves and to be better to ourselves. Always work to be better each day than you were the day before. So, the burning question, because someone else has already seen this shirt and asked me, where can I get this shirt? When can I get one? And the answer is stay tuned. Pay attention to your email, to our Instagram, to our Facebook, all of our social streams. You'll be able to get your numbers don't lie people do shirt and wear it around proudly. Like I said, finish out Q4 strong. Thank you once again for everything. I appreciate you. HBS would not be who we are if it wasn't for the clients, the love and support of family, friends. Like I said, all of you make this what it is. So, cheers to Q4. Let's have a great ending year so we can have an even better year, continuing to always be reaching beyond numbers.